It's been a while since the last time I've written about him. My feather was out of ink for a very long while. Whenever I decided to pick her up, she empties herself on purpose. She somehow knows that I'm going to welcome him again among my writings after months. So I wonder why. Why when it was about anyone else it was way easier, but whenever it's about him it seems as if I'm holding a gun instead of a feather. The feather missed me after a while, and was scared that I may replace her with a new one. In the end, it is up to me to choose what my two friends are inspiring me to write about. But this time, they both had a conflict. A huge one, actually. The mind wants to make it easier and free up the hurricane the heart was caging, while the heart was as usual so scared of the consequences, and among them the loss of control of the hurricane, once and forever, that may lead to a disaster. In the end, they decided to make up a new rule and give the feather the chance to explain herself, and most of all, her opinion about the conflict they've been having. Surprisingly, the feather changed her mind and decided to pick the mind's side. At this moment, my hands started playing symphonies, so the feather dances giving birth to a new masterpiece that was held for a very long while. I couldn't bear it anymore. These contradictions I've been coping for a while. They've been burning my head over and over again. Whenever I run away from him, I find myself coming back in the strangest ways. The trees, winds, birds, and even people keep singing the same songs. Songs that I could easily decrypt, but eventually couldn't dance to their rhythm. Instead, I sing loudly till they all disappear, and I find myself all alone. He is there, but not really there. Alive, but more like dead. Touchable, but just like a ghost. Doesn't need a sun because he's already a shadow. He is there, everywhere, with everyone. And I am here, on my own, all alone, counting stars of when I'll be able to forget it all happened. How can I accept that their songs are real when my symphonies are starving for his notes among them? How can I oblige my feather to let me free up the hurricane without making it so obvious? It's not love. It's not hatred either. Is it an admiration, or maybe some passing mixed feelings? Sometimes things are not easily explained, like the way he treated maybe the only positive thing in his life, the only thing that gave him all he needed once in a while, and threw it away as if it was just an unnecessary piece. People can be so unfair and cruel sometimes. And so was he. His mask was dropped, and I don't know if I like his real face. The other songs were like a prophecy talking about this day, and I've been blinded by the idea of what matters the most is the inside. To be disappointed that the inside was full of holes I was unconsciously giving myself to fill. Slowly, I found that I can't look at his face again, touch his wounded soul, and even my admiration of his mind slowly disappeared. He was slowly killing himself with a dagger right through my heart. I was disappointed. It wasn't as I thought, that he was destroying his image on his own, causing the death of the most precious thing anyone could ever have. So he left, and I couldn't ask him not to. He let go of my hand. although it was so cold, I didn't feel the damage, because he has given up on us a very long time ago. It's always this way. A taker is a taker, and a giver is always a giver. So my feather won in the end. She freed up the hurricane. It is now free, and everyone will be able to see, touch, and feel its existence. My hurricane is alive and will always be. You can see it and even read it, but no one will really know who it is. And that's the power of my feather.